Hey guys, welcome back to Sam's Garden Project. It has been about 6 months since my last video and it is now winter in Melbourne here. So I'm going to do a quick little winter garden tour just to show you some updates on what the garden is looking like. We have done a lot of work pruning some of the big trees that we have, which I'll show you. So let's go outside and take a walk around the garden. Hi. Hi. Alright, so let's start off with a bit of a pan of the garden. This is what it's looking like from my back door really. I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover over this video because it's a bit windy and I don't like that noise. So in these pots here I've got daffodil bulbs and some saffron bulbs and they're starting to flower. I've got a lavender bush here which I planted, which is establishing itself through winter. It's liking the sun. I had a lavender plant there before but it died, probably didn't get enough heat from the sun. Apple tree has been pruned, some of the height has been taken off it, and I'm slowly learning a little bit on how to prune fruit trees. That's the big ornamental pear tree that we've hacked all the way back, and we're just cleaning up the mess of the leaves, its suckers, and any kind of mess that from all these fruit trees losing their leaves. Apricot tree is looking good, all the peach trees are all tidied up. We move across to the pear tree, that's also been tidied up a little bit with some pruning. Here's a close-up of the peach trees and nectarine trees, and it's not really focusing, but you can see a little bit of the bud swell. I have never treated them for leaf curl, even though I have gotten leaf curl in the past. Last season wasn't as bad, but we're predicting another wet summer if the, La Nina, El Nino rating goes ahead. So we'll see what happens, but I don't treat them with anything. So here's just another perspective of the pear tree into the raised beds now. So this is our first one. We'll start from the other side. I've got snow peas. They haven't taken off too quickly. We are in mid-July, so it's about the middle of July. It's definitely the middle of winter. Snow peas are just starting to flower on this side, but the other side haven't done too much at all. So hopefully in a couple of weeks time we'll have a couple of snow peas, if not heaps of snow peas, we'll be able to put for dinner. In this bed we've got a little bit of spinach, some beetroot and some onions. I am trying to grow a lot of onions this year. We'll see how they turn out, if they bulb up or not. These ones have been in the ground for a while and the other sections have been recently planted. Mandarin tree's got a lot of flowers on it. I had no fruit this season, so we'll see what happens. In this bed over here, I just planted some onions the other day and broccoli, which have been in the ground for a while. They are ready to harvest. I've harvested 2 of them already, and unfortunately they have got aphids all throughout them. I'm finding that the best way to get rid of the aphids is to just steam it or boil it in some hot water, and that kills the aphids and they come out of the florets, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, that's how you know they're organic. In this bed here we've got cabbages and they are forming quite nicely. I did buy the brassicas from seedlings because I just didn't get around to growing them from seed when the time came earlier in the year. My white sage is great. I'm wanting to get rid of that actually and have that space in the veggie bed for veggies, and I'll put it in a pot somewhere, or they're popping up everywhere from seeds, so I'll put them in a pot. At the end of this bed we've got bok choy, and every time I've tried to grow bok choy in the past it has bolted and gone to flower. So these are looking quite good. I'm going to harvest a couple of them for dinner throughout the week, put them in some stir fries and steam them and put them in with dinner. So I'm really happy, hopefully they don't bolt on me and I'm able to harvest some bok choy. We've moved this garden around a little bit. We've mulched the cuttings from the ornamental pear and put it on the garden beds. We've moved the rain gauge to the front, in front of the peach trees. We've had about 1 mil of rain today. I'm finding that a lot of the rain is missing us as it goes across the state and across Melbourne. So we don't get as much rain as some other places, which is annoying. The asparagus bed, I have cut back all the fronds and topped it with mulch and given a little bit of a, fertilized with some compost, ready to go for spring. Hopefully soon they should be sprouting. In this bed I've got, I think this is cauliflower. It looks like cauliflowers even though they're getting attacked by a whole bunch of bugs. There's a cabbage moth butterfly or cabbage moth caterpillar. It's going to the chickens. They enjoy eating them. Bye bye. Alright, back to the cauliflower. I haven't seen any little florets yet or heads forming, like they're slowly forming now, but I can't see anything underneath all that. There's also some sprouting broccoli, which I planted from seed in there. I don't know why. I don't know, I just don't enjoy eating the sprouting broccoli, and it normally attracts lots of bugs, but this one's looking okay. At the end, I've got spring onion, a whole bunch of seedlings that I planted out. We've got silver beet, kale, some coriander, and nettle, which I need to remove before it spreads its seed everywhere. My holy basil is looking really good. It's like always looking like that. It doesn't change. At the end of the bed of the bok choy, there's kale, and again some seedlings of beetroot, coriander, some lettuces, and kale. Did I say that again? Anyway, it's all in there. Now on to the next raised bed. I did plant some seedlings down this end where I had the beetroot leaves to compost, but I think the birds have got them. So I literally just planted some carrot seeds today. We're meant to have a wet week, so I spread some carrot seeds in some, empty sections, and we'll see what happens. In this bed, we've got cosmos flowering. These were self-seeded from summer, and it's middle of winter, so I don't know if they are meant to be flowering. Same with the roses. We've got roses flowering in the middle of winter. I don't know what's going on with the season. We had a cold snap a couple weeks ago, but it's been some really nice sunny days. The temperatures have been, I don't know, normal winter temperatures, but anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm enjoying it. Spring bulbs are starting to flower. It's starting to feel like spring, except the weather. Like, it's still cold. The days are getting longer. There's plenty of sunshine happening. Blueberries are looking good. That one's looking a bit worse than the other one because this one gets more sun. So it probably hasn't lost all its leaves. It's also two different varieties, so hopefully the other one bounces back in spring with some new growth. Lemon tree, as always, is packed. Once these are ready, I'm probably going to give it a week or two more because they are quite small and hard. So hopefully the rain will juice them up a little bit. I'm going to harvest them all and prune the lemon tree right back. So here's a final little pan of the garden. Some big changes, some not so big changes, I suppose. But this is what the garden looks like in middle of winter in Melbourne, Australia. So just as we head back to the house, doing a whole lap of the garden, we've got the calamansi tree, the almond tree. You can see a big hack job right back. The lime tree, the limes are all ripe and ready. I haven't harvested them yet. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you found this interesting, and hopefully there'll be a few more videos coming out soon. See you guys!